Do you know that's why the judge and the expert, they saw that. They saw you.
No.
Then why are they not giving you sole custody?
Because you got a female judge, that's why.
I'm not taking her. I'm not taking her. They gave her to me.
So this is the year of the evil mother for you, I guess? I wouldn't call Susanna evil, but not a very good mother.
She's a terrible mother. She's terrible, terrible. And she's somebody whose primary relationship is to her music. I mean, that's what's interesting to me about her. She doesn't have the ability to have an actual relationship, not with her child, not with her husband, not with her boyfriend. For her, she communicates to everyone through her music. And so when she's trying to connect to Maisie, like really trying to connect, it's only when she's singing to her or bringing her into the booth when she's recording or talking about doing a duet. That's really the only way she knows how to communicate.
How was that for you? Because you've done a little of just about everything, but I don't think I've ever seen you sing before.
That was interesting, and I'd never played a musician. For some reason, I'm always playing painters. People are always like, you're a painter, and I'm like, okay. But a musician was really challenging, and I had a lot of support from our music supervisor. He was just great and so helpful, so encouraging. And Alison Mosshart from The Kills, they gave us those songs to use, and we had an email relationship, and she was really so sweet to me and kinder than she needed to be, honestly.
It's your job, and you kind of have to, strip away inhibitions and do what you need to do.
Right.
But was it freaky at all, especially that scene where you have to get up on stage and kind of rock out?
That was hard. That was really hard. And we actually shot that after we had wrapped that movie. I had shot another movie, and we came back to do that like right before Christmas. And I was absolutely terrified, sick to my stomach.
That might be the best motivation for you in that kind of setting,
right.
though. And how is it working with Onata? Because Chloe Moretz has spit out more curse words than I ever have in my life and kick-ass, but she is very much a little girl, a little 6-year-old girl.
Onata was 6 or maybe 7 at the time, I don't know. So, and so tiny also for her age that she seems even younger. And she's such a lovely girl, such a wonderful actress, and really bright and curious and present and very loving and very trusting and seemed happy to be there. So we tried to make it as comfortable for her as possible and wanted her to feel safe. And I would tell her if I was gonna, I'm gonna yell here, or maybe I'll cry, but no, I'm just pretending. And if I slam a door, don't be scared. And, I'm gonna hug you and kiss you here. So I always let her know what I was doing just so she'd feel okay.
Were there any rules for the set? And in terms of maybe like the level that you could raise your voice and things you could do, maybe from either the directors or even her parents?
Well, for me as a parent myself, I have a lot of self-imposed rules. Like I said, I never, ever, ever do anything without letting a child know exactly what I'm doing. And, she also has rules about how long she can work and, how she's treated. I always say to her, if you're uncomfortable, if you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to do anything, don't be afraid to ask, I'll do it, I'll ask for you, so you just have to it's your responsibility to take care of them, really.
Were you able to get buddy-buddy with her at all and kind of build that relationship beforehand, or did that affect the strained relationship at all?
We didn't have a whole lot of time to get. She's a very easy little girl, and her mother is lovely as well. So I mean, there wasn't a lot of time, but we were pretty relaxed and comfortable with each other, I think.
Can you tell me about your selection process when you're choosing the films you work on? Because you have one of the healthiest balances of big commercial movies and independent fare. Is it something that you do deliberately, or has the scripts kind of just fallen in place like that?
They kind of fall in place. There are some times when you do a bunch of commercial movies and then you do a bunch of smaller budgeted ones. You have to balance it out because you don't make a living doing the smaller movies, so you have to do a bigger one too. So it's just a lot of it's what my interests are, and then a lot of it's just luck too.